No, it didn't. You're cheating. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Mum.
It's nothing to do with me.
I'm not playing anymore.
I'll go to bed, the lot of you. This minute, go on.
I got to finish my homework.
Very well, stay there and do it.
What's wrong, Mum?
I don't know where your father is.
You said he was working overtime.
Yes, that's what I said.
Where is he then?
I don't know.
Oh.
He said he'd be home at 6:15. You better go to bed, son. Come on. Quick. Where have you been till this hour?
Getting drunk.
Pubs are closed.
That's right, they are.
Where have you been then?
Out.
What's wrong?
I got the sack. Notice, a week's notice. I thought a few drinks it wouldn't feel as bad.
Only a week.
Yeah,
Only a week's notice.
that's right. Oh, I got a letter.
I've got some put away. In my...
Oh, I know. I calculated. We got 3 weeks. Merry Christmas.
You'll get another job. You'll see.
Oh, it's a world depression. I don't see how. We're not going back to your mother's.
I couldn't stand that. Maybe we could send the kids there. Less mouths to feed.
Feed on what?
And I could take in some washing. I've done it before.
I don't want you to do that.
And you could go on the dole.
No, I could not.
I think you'd better.
It's happened to us, Elsie.
Yes, it has.
I didn't think it would. I wonder why that was.
I don't know. I thought we were special too. Joe. Joe.
Yes, Mum.
I want to have a talk to you.
Yeah. All right.
So, if you could get a job over the holidays, it'd be a help.
Yeah, I suppose.
Be a real help, Joe. We could just make out.
Cripes. It's not good, is it?
No, it's not.
How's Dad?
He's still snoring.
You don't want me to leave school, do you? Get a permanent job.
Oh, no. No, of course not. You couldn't do that. You've got more chance with an education, son. You're good at school.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Mr. Donahue.
Thanks. Remember me to your dad?
Yeah, I will.
Certainly, it'll be a pleasure. Yes, good. Good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Crabtree.
Anything wrong, Joe?
Well, yeah, a bit. I was wondering if there was anything else I could do, on top of the paper run over the holidays, to earn a bit of extra money. I mean, I could start straight away. The exams are over. I could start tomorrow.
Dad got the sack, did he?
Yeah.
Ah, well, it happens. I don't know, Joe. There's a newspaper boy's job, selling papers in the street, but I wouldn't advise you to take it.
Why not?
Last boy's in hospital.
Why is that?
He got beaten up.
Oh, I see. How long's he been in hospital for?
2 months.
2 months. Could I have the job if I asked for it?
Well, it's not mine to give, Joe. But I know the man you'd have to see. He's a friend of mine. I'd give you a reference. But I wouldn't advise you to take it.
Well, you're a big boy, and that helps. And this is a very good reference. Old Bill Crabtree. We were in France together.
Where's he?
Yes, unforgettable. You realise you'll be on commission?
No, what's that?
Well, the more papers you sell, the more money you make.
I didn't know that.
Fire up, pipe paper, mister! You fire up, sauce and ruggers! Fire up! What do you think you're doing? Selling papers. It's my place. I was out of it. Get out of it. It's my place. Fire up! Brutal crime in botanical gardens! Pipe, mister, pipe, mister. High up! Brutal crime in botanical gardens! High up! Pipe, mister. High up! High up!
Get out, this is mine.
This is my place.
Not anymore, it isn't. Get out. Look, I don't want to fight.
You'll have to.
Go on.
Brutal crime in botanical gardens! Real about it! Stars and ruggers! Fire up! Fire up! Fire up! Fire up! Eggs and penny tear up! Fire up! Bush fires and rivers.
You got the price for a cup of tea for an old digger, mate. And what about a penny to weigh me, such scum.
Bush fires in Riverina! Herald!
Hey, I went through 3 wars for that rat bag. Now you look at him and you look at me. Can you come good with a penny, China? Come on, come on, come on. I'll remember you for that. You mark my word, lad.
Friends, I was a drunkard. I was. And I neglected my children and I beat my husband. I did. And he only had one leg. He left the other one at Suvla Bay. And I used to beat him. And then they came and they took my children and put them into care. But then, friends, Lord Jesus came and he moved into my heart. And you see before you today a changed woman.
You're not a changed woman. We just saw you coming out of the pub over there.
Oh, no, you're mistaken. I haven't set foot in that pub for over 2 years.
One round the corner.
Oh, no. But brothers and sisters, pay no heed, please.
This woman's a liar.
Oh, God, give me strength, God, give me strength.
With the bodies and the lives of the working classes. A war fought as all wars are, to reduce the numbers of the working classes while increasing the profits of the munitions magnates, the shipping magnates, and other war profiteers. You did not fight the war for Australia. You fought it for them. What's the point?
I'm listening.
You want a pamphlet?
And then Dad lost his job, just in time for Christmas. So I got this paper job.
So why did your father lose his job?
Well, times are hard.
Yes, but the factory is still there. The factory is still making profit.
Yeah.
So, your father was sacked to keep up the factory owner's customary level of profit. He couldn't bear to be making any less, so your dad had to go. And with him, your chance in life, your chance at making a go of your life, to keep in his level of profit. The factory owner is no worse off. It's just that he's that greedy, he's willing to sacrifice anyone to make sure that he stays that well off. Do you follow me?
What are you doing, Lucy?
I'm writing a letter to Santa.
What are you asking him for?
A red scooter on Melvin Star.
There'll be no Santa Claus this Christmas.
Don't say that.
Oh, it's true. There's no point deluding the poor kid.
Jack says Christmas is just a capitalist conspiracy to make the working classes spend money they can't afford on things they don't need.
Does he now?
I think he's right.
Do you now? Jack's a commo, is he?
Yes.
A communist agitator.
Yes. He is.
He's got it all worked out, has he? How to make things better.
Yes. He has. He says in Russia there's no unemployment, no depression.
That is because the unemployed were all killed off in the great purges and the civil wars and the great famines of the 1920s. Did he tell you about them, son?
Don't raise your voice. It's not necessary.
Did he tell you about the civil wars, did he? The communist armies against the ordinary farmers, the kulaks, 7 million dead and 2 million in jail as enemies of the state.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, well, you ask him. You ask him about the kulaks and you tell him there's no unemployed in Russia because they're all murdered or starved or rotting in jail.
You tell him.
And you tell him the only reason he can say those things on your street corner is the free enterprise system. And under the communist system, he'd be rotting in jail. Or liquidated. You know what liquidated means, son? It means tortured to death.
How do you spell bicycle, Mummy?
B.
There'll be no Santa Claus this Christmas.
Don't listen to your father. He's just upset.
I'm not upset. I'm facing facts.
Death for 4 blacks, right proposed tribal murder, pie up, pie up. Pie up, pie up.
14 and 5pence, 14 and 5pence, and 14 and 6pence.
14 and 6pence. It's good.
14 and 6pence. That's very good. Thank you, son.
John!
Nobody talking to me this morning?
No.
Eat up, use a spoon. I've been the breadwinner for 15 years and nobody's talking to me.
Not this morning.
Right.
Again. Another one. And again.
No! Yes! Get him out! You flaming idiot! What's wrong with you?
Don't want to talk about it.
Great flame help you are.
Okay, don't ask me next time. Next time I'm unavailable.
Okay, I won't.
Some of us are starting to grow up, Robbo. You're not. Track 900 miles for killers, manacle behind camels. Fire! Fire! Please stop Track 900 miles for killers, manacle behind camels. Fire!
In a true democracy, need and need alone will decide what a man has. And capacity alone will decide what he does. Thus, if a man should have a family of 10 to feed and clothe, then he will get, regardless of his job, a wage sufficient and by virtue of pensions and other benefits, an income sufficient to feed and clothe that family of 10, whether he be a street sweeper or a teacher of history in the University of Melbourne. Now, in a fourth democracy, such as we have in this country, a man without children can earn more money than a street sweeper with 10, more than he needs, while a street sweeper gets less than he needs. That is why, in a fourth democracy such as we have here in Australia, it must be changed, and changed now, to a true democracy. Comrades, we are fortunate tonight to have present two visitors from the Soviet Union, and I wish to introduce them to you at this point. Can you read those?
That's... Vladimir Borshigovsky and Peter Kotlyarevsky.
It's a honor to be with you, товарищи, comrades. It's a good to see you fire of revolution burning this beautiful city, Melbourne. Да здравствует Ленин! Да здравствует Советский Союз, comrades! Long live Australia, товарищи!
Take, please.
Comrade. Comrade and another complete wine. Yes. Cake, tea, scones, please join us. Not the same as the tea you get in the Soviet. The others will join.
Alec,
yes.
This is Joe Reardon. His father has just lost his job, which means he has to support the whole family. Alec.
Well, welcome aboard, Joe. And where do you come from?
Port Melbourne.
Port Melbourne.
Melbourne. Hey.
My dad wants me to ask you about the Kulaks.
Well, now that's
Interesting
been
question.
A very interesting question.
Would you like to meet the Russians,
Yes.
Joe? Vladimir? What's all this garbage?
Leaflets, library books. One of them's about the Kulaks.
Is it now?
That's right. Lennon said you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs.
Did he now?
That's right.
Right. Splendid. Good on him. All this is going in the incinerator.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I want to read it and make up my own.
Listen to me, young boy. You're not going to read any more of that stuff, and you're not going to have any more of those movies.
Stop it!
I'm somebody who's family now, and I can do what I like.
Fine, little
Leave him alone, John!
Elsie, John! John! Come here! Come here, you little tyke! Come here! Come here! John! John! Elsie! That's it! You're not coming here now!
What's your name, son?
Joe Reardon.
Joe Reardon. Oh, hey, you give me a bit of a fright there. I thought you was my little boy. Well, where are you from? Haven't you got a family?
No.
Oh, come on. Here, it's not that bad. Here, have some of these. You'll feel better.
Raisin.
Here, look. Here, I found this. Let's put it on, eh? Keep the sun off you. It's another day, eh? Survival. It's a flaming miracle.
Bradman Health Report, fire! Fire! Bradman Health Report, Bradman Health Report, fire! Fire! Bradman Health Report, Bradman Health Report, paper! Manchurian Japanese offensive! Paper! Manchurian Japanese offensive! Star Summer Paper! out. You know you can't win.
Look, I was here first, all right?
Go on, get
you
out.
go away, you go.
Get out.
Look, I don't want to, all right? You go, this is mine, leave me alone.
Damn, take all that work.
Here, come here. Sit down here. Come on, make yourself comfy. You know, I've been thinking, and I formed the opinion that the Earth is hell.
You reckon?
Yeah. This is where we get punished for what we did before.
Before when?
In another life.
Cripes must have been wicked.
Hope it was worth it.
Oh, I bought these.
What you got there? Raisins. Oh, good on you, son. You're a good mate. Good mates is more precious than gold. Oh, it's no good. It's no good at all. I got to get out of here.
Where are you going?
I got to sort things out.
Who with?
With my wife, my little boy. I've been a mug. I've been a flaming mug all of my life. Here. Good luck to you, sonny.
If you want to wash, Joe, there's a shower on the premises.
Ah,
No trouble if you want to use it.
is there a towel?
Well, sort of.
Get out of it. This is my pitch.
$18 and sixpence.
How does that compare?
Good. For the second week, very good.
Thanks.
Joe! Oh, come here, I want to talk to you.
Hey, you keep it for later. What about you? Would you like some? I have it.
Excuse me, can I help you?
How much is it?
As much as you can afford.
1 shilling?
That's fine.
Morning, Joe. Anything wrong?
No.
Do you follow me?
You aren't a Christian. The Lord will punish you.
Christianity is responsible for some of the worst disasters and terrible wars we have been through. Christianity is the reason for the depression and the unemployment. All over the world this is happening.
Pie up!
We are fighting for the
First day's paper, mister!
doubling of the present rations.
Pie!
Joe. Come home, Joe.
Not while he's there.
I can't take this if you're not living there.
I've got enough for me.
No, you haven't. He's a good man, Joe. And this is the worst thing that's ever happened to him. He's sorry.
No, he's not. Paper, mister.
No thanks.
Come home just for Christmas Day.
Yeah, all right.
Love you, Joe.
See you Christmas Day.
We should all be equal.
Pie up! Pie up!
Yes, I understand. But look, Christmas is the opium of the people. Christianity is the opium of the people. Christianity is the reason that you are all depressed.
Good work, Joe.
Bye, Mr. O'Brien.
19 and 6.
19 and 6.
Yeah, not bad.
And I need a brown one, too.
Right.
You got rags?
Well, you can have one of mine. What's your name?
Joe.
Well, good luck, Joe. If you run out, you can come back.
Thanks.
Shoeshine, black banner window, shoeshine, 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 mister, shoeshine, shoeshine, black banner window.
Shoeshine, mister?
Get out of my way, you little mongrel. I gave you 2 shillings, young man.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, maybe.
Next time it'll be the police.
In your boots.
There's a little extra in there for you, Joe.
Thanks, Mr. O'Brien.
And a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Very gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. For Jesus Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Merry Christmas, Mum.
Joe. Oh, Joe, thanks. Oh, come in with me. You need a bath. I'm so pleased you came, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Elf.
Oh, it's lovely. You like Christmas pudding?
So, how have you
Yes,
been?
you liked it last year.
Well, Santa didn't leave anything, as I suspected. But he did leave an IOU.
Yeah. Look. Ah. I bought this for Mum.
Thank you. Look at that.
Good on you, son.
We're going to smell lovely, aren't we?
Well, I heard there might be a couple of jobs going out at Werribee in February. Apparently, Joe, it's got a lot to do with the way Churchill stuck with the gold standard. I'm blessed if I know how it works, but...
And all the banks foreclosed all over America on the farmers and grocers who couldn't pay up. And there was no more money being spent anymore.
Yeah, well, that'd be right. Look, I'm not an avid capitalist, Joe. I just know that all revolutions end up in dictatorship. You got to work within the system. You can't change the system without making it worse.
I think you can.
Well, I know damn well you can't, and I've been alive longer than you have.
I don't want this conversation to continue. It's Christmas.
I'll have some. Thanks, yes.
Thank you.
Well, how have you been living, son?
Well. All right.
I want you to come home.
I'll come home when I'm good and ready. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I want to say, everybody, that I am sorry.
You don't have to be.
Well, come on, let's eat up. Let's have a Merry Christmas. Come on. You got everything you want, son?
Yeah.
Come back and see us soon.
Yeah, I will.
Promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Come back someday.
Give me the bottle, please. You okay, Joe?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Joe.
I'm ill.
Joe.
you stay in bed till I tell you can get up. I've telephoned Mr. O'Brien, and he says he'll see you on Friday. He knows all about us. I'm going down to see Mr. Crabtree now, on my way to the doctor's. Try and sleep.
Are you going to help me with
Careful.
some pigs?
Oh, God, yeah.
I can see a very pretty pig just down there. That's the right one. Thank you. Oh, careful, Lucy. That's a good girl. Skip over there. Jim, you go and see Joe for me, will you? Come back and tell me if he's awake. Now, we need one more pig.
Joe, you reckon I could get a job too? I could mow lawns. I could clip hedges. You don't have to. I don't see why you have to. I just have to, that's all. I'm the oldest. I could do some washing. I could cook for people. Don't be silly.
That's a good girl.
It's good to see you home, son.
Just till I get better.
I signed the pledge. New Year resolution. And I'll stick by it.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, I do. I want to show you something. That's me. After Dad died, Mum used to knit things and I'd go around and sell them door to door. That's all we had to live on. That's the earliest picture of me. The bloke took it for nothing.
How old were you?
Oh, 4 or 5. That was the Great Depression of the 90s. I never thought it'd come round again. But here it is.
I'm sorry, Dad.
You don't have to be.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Workers Weekly, read all about it, read all about it. Inside story of the land sacking.
I'll have one. And a shoe shine.
Oh, good.
How much?
Penny for the paper, penny for the shoe shine.
You believe all this, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, perhaps you can convert me. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yes, I would.
Oh, yes, he did. Well, I must say, I'm not surprised. Well, I am. What's more confusing? I was absolutely flabbergasted. What did you say? What did you do? I let him. What? I had to. I really had to. Why? He owns half.
Life to me is a desolate place, in which, however, some small moments of pleasure are possible. I have to pay for them, of course. I have to pay for everything.
That's right. You do.
Perhaps you'd like to come back to my place and talk to me about the revolution.
I can talk about it here.
5 shillings?
What? To talk about communism?
Yes. Whatever you like.
No, thanks.
6 shillings.
Shoe shine! Shoe shine, shoe shine! Shoe shine, mister? Have you got back? Yeah, of course I have.
Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph Here he comes, here he comes.
Oh, quick. Shh, shh, very quiet.
Careful, careful. Come in, Joe. Come in.
Goodness, look at you. Would you like to go back to school?
I can't, can I?
Well, we think you've done your bit.
Yeah. And we've decided to move in with your grandmother.
What, all of us?
Well, I don't think we've any other choice.
But everything I did was to keep us here. At home.
Oh, no, son. We're sorry, we're joking. Tell him, John.
You're right. Well, Joe, I went down to Werribee and I told him what had happened about you and everything. And I said, in my view, it was more fair to take a qualified man on a lower wage rather than deprive his kids of a proper home and his eldest son of his schooling. I argued forcibly, and he finally said I'd have to pretend I wasn't qualified, that I'd deceived him, and he'd take me on. Well, I absolutely agreed. And now I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, take an hour and a half train trip, get there by 8 a.m, cold, miserable, wishing I was dead, and I've never been happier in all my life.
We can stay here.
My oath we can. See?
Good on you, Dad.
Oh, you're my son, and I'm proud of you.
Come on.
Ah, happy Christmas, Joe.
Merry Christmas to all of you.
Oh, what have we got? What have we got? Ooh.
A present for you, Jimmy.
One for Millie.
You.
And what's for you? What's for
Don't
you?
know.
What's for Lucy? What's for Lucy? Oh, Lucy.
Oh, we've forgotten Lucy.
Oh, what's that? Ho, ho, ho. What's this? Oh, what's this? The Morven Star. Oh, there you are, Lucy. Merry Christmas. Hey? Oh.
Come on, Billy.
Ah, come on, Billy.
You have a ride there first.
That's right. That's right. Look at that. You might have to fix it up a little. What did you get, Millie? Oh, very nice.
Why don't you have a go? Go on. Have a go here.
Let's all go out.
Have a little go.
Jimmy, what did you get? Where are you going to put it?
Come on. I want to see you scooter.
Oh, careful, careful, Millie. Careful, Millie.
That's very good.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, come on, let's go play with it outside. Come on. What's the paper? Good on you, Joe. Come on, Millie. Now, Leslie, you come and show us how to do it. Come on. Here we go.
That's good.
Oh, what a day. What a day. Watch this go. Oh, we better just... Okay, up we go. Ho, ho, ho.